The Simpsons is a show that drives our need for laughter. The talent provides great writing, and is also good at creating some creepy and strange moments, while still being humorous. So this is the top 10 disturbing Simpsons moments. Lady Bouvier's lover. This first one is not that bad. In fear of his and Marge's parents getting together, Homer has a vision of what his kids would look like if the effect of incest took place, making them look human. I'm not sure why they're brown though. Cape Fear. In the Best Sideshow Bob episode, the family ends up in hiding, taking refuge on a houseboat, when at night Bart is startled with Homer showing off his hockey mask and chainsaw. It's still funny as hell. Who Shot Mr. Burns Part 1. Without a doubt, this is the most suspenseful scene in the entire show's running. After putting everyone in a state of misery, Mr. Burns walks away from the town hall with a sense of victory and content, but the whole scene is almost silent, with no music, and a series of images indicating the doom that will befall on Mr. Burns. It's such a good scene and will never be done again. The Springfield Files. This is another spooky moment, and very well done. After leaving Moe's, Homer goes through a series of strange and intense encounters, until he meets a glowing green humanoid figure with a soft angelic voice, and along with the X-Files music, gives it the perfect touch. Homer vs. Lisa and the Eighth Commandment. When coming back from church, the family partake in the joys of free cable TV. This only troubles Lisa, seeing the cruel fates that will happen to her family, and possibly her. The room starts to change into a vision of hell, with the devil sitting with the family. The Simpsons was always good on picking up on childhood fears and the troubles they have, and sometimes the way the fear of God gets put into them. Treehouse of Horror 5. You know, with a list like this, I could have just used all Halloween moments. But the Treehouse of Horror episodes don't have that same effect because they're scary on purpose. But the infamous fog scene that turns people inside out is probably the most horrific moment in the whole show. Even having its own musical number, I'm not sure what to think of it. Selmas Choice. Here's another Lisa moment. At Duff Gardens on one of the rides, Bart dares Lisa to drink from the water, which eventually she does, causing her to go drunk, making her see things in an altered way, including a monstrous version of Aunt Selma. Such a classic scene. Lisa's first word. Seeing The Simpsons past is almost like watching your own past, all the things you grew up with and the experiences you had, and also the things that scared you. And that best comes in the form of Barts Clown Bed. The idea that the bed will consume him if he falls asleep, and the last thing you'll hear is that laugh. Treehouse of Horror. Like I said, I'm not going to fill up the whole list with Halloween moments. This was the first Treehouse of Horror episode, and in the first segment shows our favorite family in a situation of peril, being possessed and ready to kill each other. Even if it doesn't end in blood, it's still the first time we've seen them like this. Brother from the Same Planet. This scene just comes out of nowhere. After Homer picks up Bart from the soccer game, we get to see Bart's point of view of Homer's face when it starts to melt, in a horrifying feel of hatred to him. Not only does it rank as number 1, but one of the most disturbing moments in TV history. Thank you for watching my video. Please like and subscribe and share. This is Max Media signing out.